In this video, I am going to demonstrate how to upload a Microsoft Word file to Google Drive and then how to convert it to a Google document format so that we can do some editing and then share that file with others. So I'll go through the share settings and what options are available. I'll also go through the share settings for the DEC version of Google Apps, because there are more possibilities and more limitations and more control through the DEC version of Google Apps. So here I am inside the Gmail account I set up earlier for the maths faculty, and this is the mail section, but I'm interested in going to the Drive folder, which has 15 gig of storage. Now I can download a Drive application for my PC, which creates a folder on my PC that automatically syncs to here, so I don't actually have to be logged on to the Drive or even have internet access to be able to create files. As soon as I have an internet access, it will automatically sync with what's stored in the cloud, but that's for another day. At the moment, what I would like to do is upload. Now on the left hand side here I have a create button, which allows me to create a blank application, any of these applications, or I can click on the up arrow to upload a file. I can do a whole folder, but I'm going to, for now, just upload a single file. And I am going to upload, I'll just move this so you can see this file. So you can double click on it or click highlight it and click open, and you can see it says uploaded here and the file appears here, and it says W for Microsoft Word. Now if I click on the file name, a preview window will come up soon. You can see it says ABHS Computer Network and Laptop Policy. The window I'm pointing to only comes up the first time you do this, and it's just an information of what this preview screen is about and how you can change the settings if you don't like the way this preview setting pops up. Okay, got it. Now I am going to click on Google Drive viewer, and then so at the moment there is no possibility to edit. Wherever I click, I can't actually edit anything. What I need to do is go to File, Open with, Google Docs. And now you can see it's kept the formatting, nothing's changed. But what has changed is it's giving me the option to do some editing. Now you don't have to type this in, I just typed it in to highlight that it allows me to modify. Now while I'm doing this, if you look up here, you'll see all changes saved in Drive. I don't have a save button. I can change text color and it says saving. So saving happens automatically, you don't have to worry about it. If you change your mind and you think, oh, I don't want this change to happen, if I click on here, it gives me a list of the changes that have happened, and I can go back to previous version, and let's go back to what we've done. Now I can just hit delete if I want to at this stage. Okay, I'm going to now close this, or I'll hit the back button to show you what's been created. So the Word file is still there, it hasn't disappeared, but now there is a new file there, and that's the Google version of the file. So let's open it one more time so I can demonstrate the share settings. Now up here under share button, if I go over it, it says private at the moment. Clicking on it gives me a link, a web link to the file. Underneath it, it says private, and then it tells me who the owner is. Now I can change this. If I set it to public, then anyone can access it. They don't need to have a Gmail account. I'll forward them the link, or even they could search for it. If they knew the name of the file in Google, they could search for it and it might pop up. The other option, and at the moment it's set to view, so I could set, let's say I've created a document and I have no problems with whoever on the internet, one who's interested to have a read of it, but I don't want them to be able to modify it. This is the setting I would use. Or I could set it so that they can add a comment to it but can't actually edit it, or can edit. The other option is that I could share it only with people through emailing them the link to this file. That's the link earlier. I'll show you that. If I click save, that's this link. So it's highlighted. I would copy it and then paste it in my email. Now again, I could set it so people can view it, edit it, or comment on it. And then the original setting was private. So I'm actually going to click on anyone with the link, and I'm going to click on can comment, and I am going to save. Done. And I will come back to this, or maybe another version of it in a minute. Okay, I'm going to close this. I'm going to now demonstrate the settings if I was using the DC account. So at the moment this is the Mats account. I also have my DC account, and this is my Google Drive in for the DC account. I'm going to open this file. I'm not sure what's in there. There we go, just a couple of lines. And let's have a look at the share settings here. You can see this is very similar. We have a link, it says private, and it's got the ownership. But now there are two new options for sharing. One for similar to public on the web, but it's New South Wales DC, and it allows you to share with people within the DC. So again, people don't need to have the link, but they can access your file. The other one is similar to anyone with the link, but it's within the Department of Education and Communities. So again, it makes it easier if you're sharing files with students. And we have the same options as before, the same three options of editing, of making comments, or just viewing. But this allows the overall process of sharing to become a lot easier. And of course you can always keep it private. I'm going to cancel, and then we might continue with further options at a later date with how you can make use of these.